Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel, Miss Reemi Healings. My name is Reem. Welcome into the magical month of December. A magical month of December. Welcome. I have my little unicorn. I was gifted this from a beautiful friend of mine and I have my unicorn shirt on. Just feeling extra magical today. So, and actually, when I was putting this on, there's a picture of Saturn on the design of this shirt, and we're going to talk about the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn taking place on December 21st, the winter solstice. There's no coincidences here. There's a lot going on. We're going to talk through some data, some channeled messages, some facts. We're going to talk about the December 14th solar eclipse. We're also going to talk about the new moon in Sagittarius that's taking place at 16:16 UTC time. And if you add 16:16 together, you get 14. No coincidences. It's happening on the 14th. And we're also going to talk about the December 21st winter solstice, all right? And the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn on the 21st. So there is a really busy time in the sky happening this month. It's extremely magical, and I did a lot of research, got a lot of channeled messages. I'm going to take you through that. If you want to flow with me, continue watching. If you want to just go directly to your reading that I'm going to tie all this information to, you can check out the timestamps below, okay? So, some of the channeled messages that I received from Spirit, they told me, and the cycle continues. They also said turning point, spiritual nutrition, and they said distorted frequencies are being imprinted with new energy. So I've been kind of just meditating on what these channeled messages are. As we know, and the cycle continues, we're continuously going through change, continuously going through cycles. Just like the cosmos, just like the planets and their cycles, we go through cycles as well, just like our natural world and the seasons changing. So things are continuous. Okay, this is a continuum. Turning point, they actually gave me no information on. They just said turning point. So this we're going to channel probably for your reading. Each turning point is going to be different for everybody, I think. But collectively, in the collective consciousness, this is really talking to me about renewal, okay? And we'll get into some of that in just a little bit. Spiritual nutrition is really interesting because I've been talking about this for quite some time, about spiritual health, being careful of who you watch, what you listen to, the energy that you are ingesting and surrounding yourself with in your energetic space, as well as the energy that you are giving out. Really taking care of your spirit is very, very important at this time. And not only that, this ties into the next point of a new energy that is being imprinted on the distorted frequencies that's causing this transmutation and shift and change. But this new energy is like, it's nutritious, it's healthy, is what they're telling me. So, all of this is going to tie into your reading. So let's get into the December 14th solar eclipse. So the solar eclipse on the December 14th is conjunction Mercury. And you know, Mercury is all about controversy, wind, communication. It is trine Mars, which is all about destruction and creation. And it is sexquisquare, if I'm saying that correctly, Uranus, which is all about disruption, change, and disturbances. And it is also square Neptune, all about confusion and chaos. So just a little bit terminology for you guys if you're interested, because I had to look this up. Trine is just the angle of 120 degrees. Trine also relates to what is natural and indicates harmony and indicates ease. Sesquisquare is an aspect in which two planets are separated by an angle of 135 degrees. So during the solar eclipse, a lot of secrets are going to be revealed, truths that are going to be revealed, especially since we're in the month of December. Things are going to be brought into the light. Darkness is going to be released, and they're just telling me right now, the darkness that's released are these distorted frequencies, okay, that are being imprinted with the new energy that is coming in. And we're also here to embrace the darkness. Okay, we're not all light. We are light and dark. So a lot of you are understanding the low vibrational darkness, so to speak, of the distorted frequencies that we have been healing through, okay, through shadow work or other means of healing. And we are embracing the darkness. We're also going to be seeing opportunities that are going to be highlighted for us, okay? So the opportunities that are highlighted for you, there's a real need to focus on what it is that you want, which we'll talk about in just a little. Collectively, right now, the world has had its many shares of darkness. So collectively, the world has had its many shares of darkness, and this pandemic is one of them, as we know. So we are going into the new year together because we are experiencing, you know, darknesses together collectively. We are also going to be experiencing renewal of the collective consciousness together. Okay, so this goes back to, you know, as we recede back to self, we are also receding back to unity and oneness. Okay, there is no such thing as being separate. All right, so let's get into now the new moon in Sagittarius on December 14th at 16:16, which is also 14 on UTC time. So there's a great need to search for something new. We are seeing something new in our lives and also within ourselves. Okay, so going back to what was said earlier, truths are going to be revealed, secrets are going to be revealed, not only collectively within the consciousness, but also within ourselves and in our own lives and experiences. Okay? We are being guided to set new goals and missions. We are being guided to do things that give our life and ourselves meaning, okay? We're also being guided to be optimistic, okay? And things will get better even if you're in trouble. So the meaning of 1616, when I was looking it up, said to let go of concerns. So within the self, focus on emotions, focus on yourself, focus on your inner work. New energies will be entering your life, which will lead to a renewed enthusiasm. Okay, that's what 1616 means. And so you can, as I continue talking about the research that I've been doing, you can see the common theme are new energies. 1616 encourages you to ask for assistance in repairing or readjusting to something that may be hindering or bothering you and causing anxiety. In love, 1616 may also be suggesting that a new relationship is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited love in your existing connection. Be open to giving and receiving love and do not fear the new entering your life. 1616 also means a blessing, hope, love, encouragement, and peace. Beautiful. Let's talk about the great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn. So Jupiter and Saturn conjunction, great conjunction, it happens every 20 years, and we're in the year 2020. The last time it happened was in 2000, and the closest Jupiter and Saturn conjunction since 1623. Why they call it the Great Conjunction is because this is the meeting of the two biggest worlds in our solar system. Okay, and they're called the gas giants. Is it a coincidence that the Great Conjunction is happening during the winter solstice? I don't think so. Again, there's no coincidences. There's a lot of synchronicities here happening in the busy time of the sky. So there's a lot of alignments here happening. You will actually be able to see Jupiter and Saturn if you have a telescope, okay? And Jupiter and Saturn will only be less than a degree, so about 0.1 degrees apart, and that's just about 1/5 of a full moon diameter. So through the naked eye, the planets appear as one. So I thought this was a really interesting fact. So through the naked eye, planets appear as one. Through binoculars or through a telescope, you'll be able to see them separately in the same field of view. You might also, actually you will see, so if you have a telescope, one of the research said you'll see Saturn's rings, you'll see its giant moon Titan, and Jupiter, you'll see the Galilean moons of Ganymede, Io, Callisto, and Europa. Jupiter, as we know, is associated with growth, expansion, healing, good fortune, and miracles. Saturn is, as we know, is associated with karma, discipline, responsibility, structure, law, and the understanding of our restrictions. I also got channeled when I was kind of looking at Saturn, and as I put on my unicorn shirt and Saturn is in the design, they said the power of reward. So that was really interesting. So now the solstice. So this is a really big milestone. It's also a very important milestone. As you know, it's the shortest day of the year and the longest night. This is a powerful transition point between the seasons, and it's really interesting that as I was reading this, and we've been getting lots of channeled messages about transitions and change, this is a really powerful transition point. So now they're telling me it's connected to what they channeled to me about turning point. Okay. In ancient civilizations, during a winter solstice, they took full advantage of this unique energy. So doing lots of rituals is recommended at this time, probably for the entire month of December. This energy, take the advantage of rituals if you do rituals. We are guided to celebrate, okay? And we're guided to celebrate the longest hours of darkness and the rebirth of the sun that holds a powerful energy of regeneration, renewal, and self-reflection. We are also guided to celebrate goddess moon energy. So back in the day, winter solstice was also referred to as the Yule, and it was believed that the moon would give birth to the sun. Okay, so this is very symbolic of the new energy that's being birthed, okay? The regeneration, the renewal, and the self-reflection. As we, transition, this is our powerful transition point. If we're just talking about ourselves, not talking, we're connected to the planets and everything else, connected to the earth, everything is shifting and changing, and we're part of that shift and change. But we are being birthed renewed, okay? This is all part of our transformations, our metamorphosis, everything that we've been channeling up to this point. Okay, there's that word again, point. So I love that. I want to read that point again. Back in the day, they believed that the moon would give birth to the sun, this goddess moon energy. Like, how powerful is that? Isn't that so magical? Anyway, so symbolic. So celebrate yourself. Okay, such an important thing to do. Celebrate yourself. Don't forget to celebrate you, okay? You are not separate from these divine and cosmic energies. All right, so take full advantage of this time every day, all day, not just this time, but please, as a reminder, celebrate yourself. There's also this sense of quiet energy during the winter solstice, of going within, inner reflection, and they channel to me the invisible phase. The invisible phase. There's something invisible, there's something that you can't see that's taking place but is happening. Okay, the invisible phase, probably the invisible phase of transition. Okay, we don't see the transition, but it's happening, we feel it. We don't necessarily see it until it comes to full fruition, but this is the phase of transition. Light your way through the darkness, okay? Buy black candles to meditate, you know, as the color black signifies the darkness, and just embrace the darkness and celebrate yourself. I hope you guys, you know, got something from this. So lots of synchronicities, lots of alignments. And so I'm going to now get into your reading. So I hope you guys enjoyed that fun, factual information about the busy time in the sky. Thank you. Hello, beautiful Virgo. Welcome into your reading. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Virgo. We're going to take a look at what you need to know for this very busy month of December. There's a lot of energies going on within the planets, within the cosmos. So if you watch the beginning of the video, just kind of took you through the research that I did astrologically, and also the channeled messages that I received. So we'll tie that into your reading. But I got a channeled message for you, and I heard chimes. I'm also seeing a grandfather clock that someone has. I don't know if this was passed down to you, or you've had it in your family forever, or you had one growing up, but it's like every hour, ding, 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 like the grandfather clock. Every hour, you would just hear chimes, okay? I'm hearing ancient chimes, okay? These aren't just chimes that we hear here. These are chimes in another dimension, is what they're telling me now. So bear with me while I try to piece this together. But that's what I heard. Ancient chimes. So if you're experiencing ringing in the ears, if you're experiencing that, those are chimes that you're hearing from an alternate dimension. And you know what's really interesting is that I'm feeling crow energy, because crows they have like this vision of seeing, because they're very magical. They have this vision of seeing the past, present, and future, all three realities. And they're saying those chimes, although they happen in the past, literally like time has warped, or there is no such thing as time, but you're hearing ringing in the ear today, but this has happened in the past. These chimes are being rung by someone, your ancestors, spirit. It's a physical, it's a bell. I can see it. I can see someone doing this. It's not an initiation. You've already done that. It feels like it's time. It's like it reaches that hour, like that midnight hour or something, and then it's time. Ring the bell. I always get these energies with you when I'm like, where are we going with this? We will get somewhere with this, okay? Let's go to... They're guiding me to an oracle deck, but I'm trying to figure out which one. It's the wisdom oracle deck. Okay. It's not the enchanted maps. It's the wisdom oracle deck. So this can be, I don't know if it's like the start of a ritual. I'm hearing that, a start of a ritual, or it's to sound the start of something. You ring the bell to announce, to sound that something is beginning. Like, because now they put me back at school where I hear the bell and I'm like, oh, it's time to go to school now. It's time to go to class. So this bell, these ringing in your ears that you have, it's spirit, your ancestors, whoever, in this alternate dimension, in this alternate reality, that are announcing, creating the sound that you're hearing here, because they're alerting you that there's something you have to. It's like they're alerting you. They're sounding the bell to alert you to start something. Okay, to start something new. It's time. It's time. I mean, look at what's happening in the planets. Look how many things that we channeled this year. Look, we're doing a full circle. Literally. You're starting something new here, and Spirit is saying with the bell, that ringing in your ear that you hear, that's Spirit ringing the bell and saying, you can start this. You can start this new beginning. This new beginning is here, right here. You can start. Thank you, Great Grandmother Nyla. Thank you, Spirit of the Most High. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you for your protection. What are you saying? Look at this. Oh, you can't make this up. Oh my gosh, you have soulmates underneath that. Look at this. TikTok. And what did I say in the beginning? I say grandfather clock every hour because something is time. It's time. Unfinished symphony. It's time to wrap up. Remember what I said, coming full circle. Number 10, completion. It's time to wrap up what you need to. And it's just like you're coming full circle. You're coming full circle here. They're saying it's time. See here how this is incredible. Do you see here how this is how we perceive time as linear, but this is time really non-existent and definitely not linear. Do you see all that? That's time. It's not linear. That's why they showed me the crow with the past, present, and future in one. Time is warping. Anyways, I don't want to get too lost in that because I will get lost in that energy, but finish up what you're doing. Okay, you've probably been hearing these ringing in the ears for a while now. Okay, they're saying finish that, wrap whatever it is that you're doing. You're coming full circle. You're coming to a completion. It's time for you. It's time for you to be in your new beginning. It's time for you to receive. It's time for you to experience the life that you've always wanted for yourself. The life that you've co-created. This is absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's like we're coming down to that last, hour, the midnight hour. Ding! And then at the bottom of that, you have soulmates. Okay, if this energy comes up in the reading, we'll talk about it. It's just sitting here at the bottom of the deck underneath Unfinished Symphony. Underneath that, you have Come to the Edge. This is full energy. Take a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith, my friends. Trust. Okay, so let's get into this. This is a blend, all right? So Spirit told me blend some tarot And I said, why do I need to blend tarot cards together? That's not my thing. Why do I need to do that? And they said, because. So I went and I saw what cards I could blend that matched. And this is the Kim Kranz Animal Spirit and Wild Unknown. And look at the polarities, light and dark. So there's certainly no coincidences here. I need to break it up in half to shuffle because it's too big like that. So just give me a minute. I'll just do one shuffle each. All right, my lovely Virgos. Let's see your overall energy. Oh, you have here the beautiful zebra. Your unique you. Oh my goodness. This is you stepping into your unique self. You really stand out in the crowd. Okay, is also what I'm getting. You stand out in the crowd and you do so proudly, you do so confidently. This is also having a vision. The zebra, this is, sorry about the weird cut. My parents were just calling for me. This zebra here is having a vision. Do you see the third eye and how it's just radiating with this light? This is your inner light because you are eccentric. You are unique. You're embracing your unique self, fully transformative, fully in this new energy of self. And you're really excited to see what's next. You're really excited to see what's next. And you have a vision of it. You have a vision for it. Okay? You have a vision for it. They're saying it's time to experience this. Let's get all your cards out. Your visions are coming into fruition, right? We're co-creators. All right, my lovely Virgos. You have here the 7 of Cups, the 5 of Cups. Remember what I said, gotta complete, wrap things up. 5 of Cups. You know what this feels like? I feel this energy of today for some reason. It's like as we approach the new year, people sometimes get sad. Yeah, it's exciting. You know, we're moving into a new year where it's more than that. This is a new age of Aquarius. This is a new sense of self, our truth, our transformations, everything that we have worked so hard for. It's time. It's time. And it's like this sense of sadness of, it's like saying goodbye to the old life, saying goodbye to the old self. Like some of you, it's like also I'm getting shivers, getting outside of your comfort zone, stepping in. Maybe that's why these ancient times are signaling you. They're sounding the alarm. They're alerting you. Finish up. Finish up because it's time. For those of you on this path, all right, use this beautiful energy in this month of December to heal, to release, to transmute any confusion, any sadness that you bear within yourself, okay? This is the time to do that. I always say, let's get all your cards out, but then I always stop and talk. So let me just focus on shuffling the Nightingale. Ooh, you are gonna sing. Some of you might be singers, artists. This is all about creativity, but this is speaking your authenticity. the voice of truth. Some of you might be hearing, or your awareness is hearing, like birds singing or birds chirping around you more often. And you're like, what's that? That's spirit. This is a messenger. Look at that. 8 of Cups, walking away, wrapping things up. This unfinished symphony, gotta finish. It's gotta be a finished symphony, right? And as mentioned, the Nightingale sings. This is a beautiful song, the symphony with the Nightingale. This is singing a new tune. They're saying, finish up that symphony so I can sing. So I can sing a new song. So I can sing a new tune. So I can sing in this new energy. So I can bring this all in. So you can say your truth. You can speak freely. You can speak loud. You can be yourself in this new energy, in this new space, so that you can experience what you've always wanted to experience, so that you can experience new and abundant energies in your reality. Sorry about that. Now my phone is dying. But we got enough. We're not rushing. The butterfly, your transformation. It's everything that we channeled in the beginning of the reading. You have been beautifully. I love reading for you guys. Honestly, I just want to pause and just say that it's an honor reading for you guys. I love reading for you guys. I love reading for any sign. I love you guys. For those of you on this path, your transformation is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's just like, don't, I don't like saying don't. I don't like telling anyone what to do. It's almost like you feel bad for being transformative, or for being healed, or for being renewed, or for, it's almost like you feel bad. But what do you have to feel bad for? Some of you might leave people behind. I feel like you've really and truly outgrown things in your life, outgrown people, situations, events, things, places. You've outgrown a space. And these angels, divine, spirit, and your guides, your ancestors are signaling you with these chimes and this ringing in your ear that you're hearing. They're saying it's time for you to step in, because you're transformed. It's like you just need to believe. It's like this butterfly not believing that this butterfly has wings to fly. Father of Pentacles, getting in tune with nature, grounding your energy. The frog, the bringers of rain, healing, transmutation, oh my gosh, and regeneration. The starfish is all about regeneration. I just need to stop for a moment, because this is really, really beautiful. This is like this final cleanse. Spirit is saying, they still have time. I don't know if you feel like I don't have time, or I haven't done enough, or I'm late. There's no such thing as time, so you're not late for anything. Okay? Just trust your path, trust your journey. Sing as long as you want, as loud as you want, And who cares if you sound horribly? You're being yourself. You're fully transformed. It's almost like you're afraid to span your wings. This new energy that you're coming into is powerful stuff. It's powerful, powerful stuff. Look at this frog with the starfish. 2 water elements. 1 is also a little bit of an earth element here with the frog. But they always go back to the water for cleansing. So this is what the divine is telling me to tell you. If you need anything, if you need more healing, if you need anything at any time, we're always healing. We're always healing something. They're saying they can come to us for regeneration here with the starfish. If you cut a starfish limb, the starfish regenerates that limb. That's a scientific fact. That's what starfishes do. And they're saying, this is what you can do. This is also beauty. The starfish is beautiful. The butterfly is beautiful. And guess what? You're beautiful. You're not late. You're just in time. Oh, I could cry. I swear I could cry. This new beginning, I can't wait. I cannot wait to do your predictions for the new year, and then I can't wait to start channeling in January. Are you kidding me? In this new vibration and frequency that we're all shifting into, that you're shifting into, oh my goodness, it's powerful. Just don't clam up. Just don't hold yourself back. 4 of Pentacles. See, it's underneath the Nightingale. Don't close yourself off. Don't be afraid to speak. Don't be afraid to step in. Okay? Wow, you have here the golden egg. Oh, what did I say? Don't clam up. Look at the oyster. The oyster is also not clamming up. And look, it's underneath the butterfly. It's underneath the butterfly. Don't clam up. Don't hold your wings back. You gotta fly. Embrace yourself. Embrace the journey that you have been on all this time. You have done it. You have done it. I swear, I feel like for some of you, it's like, I didn't do enough though, or I'm too late. You're not, and you have done enough, and you are enough. The divine is saying, don't clam up, and then the oyster comes out. There's also a hidden gem. You're a hidden gem. This is also a secret keeper. Definitely feeling High Priestess energy here. High Priestess has been leading all these readings today. For Libra, Taurus, and Virgo, and you Virgos. All right, let's get a card right here. So interesting because as I was shuffling, this is so interesting because as I was shuffling, they said it's a mystery. Some things are also left to be mysterious. Obviously, trust a great mystery. Not everything we need to know, not everything can be revealed to us. Okay? I'm feeling here with the fire ants a slight aggression. Okay, again, it goes back to like being gentle with yourself. Okay? Being gentle with yourself because you are very, very powerful. Okay? Shark. You're very powerful. You're very decisive. It's time to step into shark energy and leave behind this fire ant energy. This is really telling me about like the scurrying energy, like you feel like you have to hurry, that you feel like you have to just get things together quickly. Just move at your own pace. This is also an energy that I said earlier about aggression, especially with the shark coming out next to it. Okay, so some of you might be too aggressive with yourself. Okay, be gentle with yourself. You've done enough. You've done enough, okay? Don't be so hard on yourself, or try not to be too hard on yourself. I feel like a lot of you are leaving this energy behind, okay, this fire ant energy, and you're going to embrace shark energy, the shark spirit. Very clear, very direct, very swift. Okay, there's like no indecisiveness here with the shark. On a high vibrational level, the shark is coming through to me. Very decisive and clear on your path forward in your new beginning. It's like so focused, powerful. And here you have the panther. Look at underneath that, you have the deer. So again, being gentle and graceful. Okay, so being gentle with yourself, okay? For some of you, I do feel like some of you lack confidence, okay? Because I was feeling that energy, you know, about someone climbing up or holding themselves back. Okay, sometimes a deer can represent lack of confidence, okay? So this is walking away, removing that type of energy. But here is this gentleness energy coming through, just reminding us to be gentle with ourselves. But look at this panther. This panther is roaring. This panther energy is what's going to, like, not, destructively, they want to say, this panther energy, see how their mouth is open, like ready to take a chunk out? They're getting ready to take a chunk out of, like, your shadow self. If you're doing shadow work, you can invoke the energy of the panther spirit. Okay, because the panther spirit is this energy that is ready to take a bite, and they're so destructive in a beautiful sense because they bring in healing and transformation. This is transformation energy. So you can invoke the panther spirit to destruct, to remove any residual things that you're having trouble closing, anything that seems unfinished. Okay, it just needs to go. I'm being guided to read the golden egg because there's something here that they're saying, you got to read it. You got to read it. It's going to make a connection. And it's going to be something very, very specific. And it has to do with what they showed me. Oh my gosh. Golden egg. It says message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. That's the ancient chimes that they channeled to me. This is a message. Those chimes, like I said, your angels, spirit team, ancestors, they're sending in those frequencies, that chime, they're ringing that bell because it's time. That's the message. That's the unstruck sound that they're saying here with the golden egg. Okay, here. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within the sound resides a message. I feel like I completely butchered that. Let me say that again. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned, until we retreat from the noise of modern day life. That's what they wanted to say here. because they're tying in my what they channel to me here with the golden egg. And here spirit is depicted, spirit energy is depicted here with the circle, and we mentioned that you're coming full circle. So this is spirit sending you this sound, this message with these chimes, these ancient chimes. The ringing in the ear that you hear, that's spirit sound. For some of you, you just need to go within, silence the mind, reduce the excess noise to hear. Maybe spirit has a specific message for you here that they can't channel to me because it's specific for someone out there. Okay, so always, after readings end, I always wonder, what did people do with my information? What do they do? Do they just watch another reading, then forget about mine? Or do they stop and they say, wow, I gotta go and ask spirit now? Because for those on this path, I'm getting shivers. For those on this path, I know that after this video, you're going to go and talk to spirit and say, give me that message again. I'm ready to listen. I'm ready. It's time. We didn't even talk about the soulmates energy, but we just go with the flow. All right. I love you guys so very much. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you enjoyed how spirit kind of led us into this different blend of light and dark, all of this. Very cool, right? I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you think. I love you guys so very much.